And we are live with episode 4 of The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, I can just open up the thingy. Day 2. We got some notable events. We're headed for the department store. Whee! Oh, that's right. It's like raining. Speak to Nested. Who the flying fuck is Nested? Oh, and welcome to Time's department store. Ah, is that Miss Ellie I see there? Told me you've been traveling from Nation Nation with Speaker McDowell. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Yes, just a few days ago, actually. The special sports section is resuming operations, so you can expect we'll be giving you our business again. We're glad to have you. May the goddess be with you in your endeavors. You're acquainted with the manager, Ellie? Yes, he's known my grandfather for years. I've always known him to treat us well. Being the speaker's granddaughter has its perks. I'm sure that means you'll be hooking us all up, right, Mr. Manager? We're her collaborators, after all. It's only fair that her VIP treatment extends. Was it? Fortunately not. Miss Ellie has expressly requested that neither she nor any of you receive preferential service. As such, you and your group will be treated the same as any other customer. Sorry, Wazzy. At least you can tell people you're getting the exact same perks as me. There go all my free samples. Well, we do get a salary for a reason. For the top of your rainy day purchases. Please accept this if you would. What's this for, Neston? Token of gratitude to you for going out of your way to visit us during rainy weather like this. I started this practice recently, but it's limited to the first 100 visitors of the day. Oh, I see. That's some excellent customer service. Yeah. Unlike a certain other company I know of that still hasn't even fucking asked for the money for games that were released 5 days ago. That was making Stanport feel a little less dreary. I'm happy to hear you say so. That was indeed the intention. Enjoy your time shopping with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, we didn't come shopping. We literally came for the Korea bomb. We gotta speak to Fran. I don't know how I feel of us having to walk in the rain like this. And no, I'm not gonna let that go. I'm playing the game, it's all good, right? I'm still not letting it go. It looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your comment notebook. I'd like to record information today, so mind if I see it for a minute? With pleasure. Alright, here's your notebook back. Please accept this for hard work. You material. Thanks, we will. Of course, we'll keep you updated. So, just do it every day. Alright, everyone, you came at just the right time. There's something very important I'd like to discuss with, Miss Secret. What's going on, Fran? You never look this serious. Well, I just asked. Can I really not call you knowing when we're on duty? Oh, Fran. And here I was thinking there was some sort of emergency. Didn't explain it several times when my transfer to SSS was decided. Told you that for going to work together, you need to have a certain level of professionalism when on duty. That's so... Oh! Noelle! The SSS is literally about not being a stick in the mud. So quit being a stick in the mud. Well, no, I mean, missing... I can't do it. You'll always be no Ethan. Yes! Go, Fran. Can't you give her a break, Noelle? Surely it's not that big a deal. Agree, not to mention Miss Seeker simply doesn't sound right coming out of Fran. We can't ever hesitating on what to call you if there really were some kind of crisis. I guess so, but... See? They're on my side. Somebody could end up getting killed because of me. Dude, when you word it like that, as true as it is, when you word it like that, it sounds so much worse. So that leaves me no choice but to call you know. You might as well listen up a little. After all, the SSS is a bit, shall we say, slipshod as far as police divisions go. I mean, just look at the chief. Wow, okay, wow, Ozzy, holy shit. Ozzy is going for the lower ADOs. Fine, but only because I'm being overruled here. Yes, score 1 for Fanny. Thanks for all the help, guys. Well then. Good luck at the... Oh, come on. You have to say it like that, too. Just this once. So she claims. Noelle never stood a chance. Yeah, she never stood a chance. It was so good to get that out of my system. I was starting to have no way withdrawals. Now that's settled. I can get back to work and do my job right. Oh, come on. You can't system. It was affecting your job performance. I mean, you heard Ellie. Calling you Noe is a matter of life and death. That goes double for me. Rest peacefully, professionalism. I hardly knew you. Go on, Noelle. It'll be fine. Rest easy, professionalism. That is 100% worth it. East the street. East the street. Into the Boiser Guild we go. We gotta speak to Scott or Wenzel. I don't know who they are. I think it's these two. Hey, look who it is. Yeah, SSS. It's been some time since you were in town. Good to see you again, Scott. Wenzel. You two must be bracers. Talented looking ones at that. Hey, you're from that gang in the downtown district. And you, from the look of things, you must be a CGF guardswoman. There's some pretty unconventional recruits that you have here. Well, this is a given, but how'd you know I was a member of the CGF from just a glance? Simple. You don't carry yourself like any police officer I've ever seen. Take it from us bracers. You need to have an eye for these things in this line of work. Thank you very much for the advice. For sure, we'll probably be helping each other out a lot more from here on, so let's keep up the hustle. Not wrong. You guys are a lot more dependable than you were the first time we met. We'll probably be helping each other out a lot more from here on, so let's keep up the hustle. Okay. And Altair, by the way, job well done. Pouring blood, sweat, and tears into each and every day is how you get results, so make sure to keep it up. Now, it's too bad, our favorite duo slash couple are no longer in Crossbell. Big Sag. Long Low Tavern. Alexi by the counter. Who the fuck is Alexi? Sorry to cheat on your grub, Tomas, but Long Lao has got you beat. This is so good that I'm thinking of putting in another order. What's the CGF guardsman doing here? Is that you, Alexi? Sergeant Major Secret, fancy meeting you here. On breaks, I came to the city to grab a bite to eat. Why am I not surprised you came all the way here from Tangram Gate just for lunch? Tangram Gate? You mean the border at the end of the Eastern Highway? Yes, it's a key strong point of the state manned by a CGF garrison. We recently got a new deputy commander, so all of us have been pretty busy. Should be complaining, though, with how tough your work is, Sergeant Major. We're all rooting for you. Thanks, I appreciate that. Then tried to make a pass at Risha earlier. I swear, that guy's nothing but trouble. She could find a way better man than him any day of the week. No offense to Finn, but I'd never let my best friend son look like that. Okay, I did not want to talk to the lady. As Battles, though part of me wishes he wasn't just strict too. That's why I like to come to the city once in a while so I can recharge a little. Okay, so the new deputy commander is a dude who is apparently working part-time. Yeah, I don't care. Gonna be real. Let's see. Small house on the east side of the map. Oof. Anyway, Maine's mountain bath. Funnily enough, we actually have to come back inside for an event. Crosswell Cathedral. We need to go into the cathedral. Ayo, that is, ooh, boy. He appears to be quite advanced. I suppose that isn't much of a surprise for a city as modern as this. We work with some rather high-level materials, true. I think you'll find that children are the same no matter where you go. Yes, that may very well be the case. By the way, Sister Reese, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Would you happen to be the younger sister of a Rufino Argent? Oh no! You knew my older sister. This is what I thought. I had a feeling you were related when I learned your last name. She stabbed me numerous times before her passing. Is that so? Say, Sister Marble, there's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Not another word, dear. You followed the same path she did, didn't you? I owe Rufina more than I can express. Your secret's safe with me, even from the Archbishop. However, may I offer a single word of advice? Don't overexert yourself while you're here, alright? I'm sure your sister would wish the best for you too. I understand. Thank you for your concern. Was that's the scene? Literally, that's the scene where... Are your duties taking you out in the rain today? I'm sure you don't catch a cold. As cute as that scene is, why was I told to watch this scene? Is that the Archbishop? You mean Sister Reese? Yes, she has. She's such a quick learner. Having her at the cathedral has been a great help to all of us. Is that so? So it's fine then. Archbishop, very well. I'll leave her under your tutelage, Sister Hatina. Yes, Archbishop. I'll teach her all she needs to know. Oh! The Archbishop knows. Anyway, we're supposed to look for a house on the eastern side of the map. The only house I know of is the shed. This little bit is gonna take fucking forever. Nope, it's here. Yeah, okay. Is that you, Sully? You're kind of a long ways from the theater. Oh, hey, it's you guys. What brings you here, if I may ask? I found her walking around the cemetery without an umbrella. Then I invited her into the cabin and fixed up a cup of hot cocoa. Thanks for giving me a place to wait the rain out, old man. And for the cocoa, too. It really warmed me up. Glad to hear it. But why come to the cemetery in the first place? Actually, I came over to pray at the cathedral. But I guess I lost my nerve. And there was a beautiful cathedral back home, too, in Northumbria. She's Northumbrian. Oh. Did you say Northumbria? That's the autonomous state in the northwestern corner of Zemuria. So you mentioned living in a dump for most of your life. Yeah, that's where I grew up. I see. Yeah, Northumbria can be described as a dump. Yes, correct. I heard that Northumbria isn't exactly the most hospitable place for a number of reasons. Call it what it is. Gehenna on Earth. It's the kind of place where everyone's in a desperate struggle to survive from one day to the next. The only person you could truly fend for was yourself. Caring for others was a luxury most couldn't afford. Oh no. I mean, it's just me, but that's the thing about the city that I can't wrap my head around. Sure, it's got its share of dirtbags, but there's also people like Elia who took a chance on letting me into the troop. And even this old man who went out of his way to help some kid he'd never met. Since coming here, I've even been given the opportunity to train as a performer. So the plan to have you join everyone else on stage. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, I guess so. But even now, I still have second thoughts. I never even considered someone like me having a future in theater before. It just didn't seem possible. Sully. It's fine, though. I get that there's no point in dwelling on that kind of stuff. And besides, you guys are even weirder than me. I mean, look at you, sticking around to hear me gripe like it's your idiot's given destiny to help people out. I mean... You should meet Reen. You think so? Well, we don't have much of a defense against that. Even among the rest of the police, the SSS doesn't exactly fit the mold. But no matter what anyone says, our leader's definitely the weirdest one. That's rich coming from you, Wazzy. At any rate, maybe us running into you like this really was meant to be. Just know that if you're ever in trouble, you can always come talk to us, okay? Oh, and you're welcome here anytime you want, too, little miss. I'll be sure to have some snacks on hand next time. Thanks. You know what? You know what? Worth. 100% worth. That was 100% worth. I dig it. I like it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Still doesn't feel right walking into a place this shady as a police officer. I completely agree. No matter how many times we come here, I never get used to it. Regardless, let's ask Ashley if she knows anything about the man we met. I don't think I want to. Intimidation, party lead only. Dragon vision automatically. Oh, that's terrible. Of eagle eye and information. This is the one we need. Detection. Ho! Ho ho ho! 3 on everything else. This one's a bit goated right here. It also makes enemies less likely to notice you, which defense and arch defense plus 20 prevents death blows. The holy locket. Anyway. I wish it wouldn't let me click on them if I couldn't order them. Anyway. Look at what the cat dragged in. If it ain't the SSS. I haven't seen your mugs around here in a while. It's nice to see you again as well, Ashley. And now what do we have here? I heard the rumors, but I didn't think they'd be true. What are you up to, Wazzy Hemisphere? Oh, nothing much. You know me, just having a little bit of fun. If you'd like, we could talk about it over drinks at Trinity. Whatever, kid. So what do you need? Just for the record, I've already cleaned my stock of everything Revash left behind. I didn't even realize that was happening. Actually, there's something we think you can answer for us, Ashley. Oh boy! As an arms dealer, I mean. Oh boy. Yeah, and what would that be? Gotta ask you what Tsao and his buddies are up to? So you know about that too. But no, it's about a different matter entirely. A huge one-eyed man with red hair. Ugh. Do you know anything? We suspect it's connected to the underworld one way or another. That description fits a few people I might know. But given what's going on in Crossbow right now, is it that bad? Well, I was just thinking about who it could be, worst case scenario. You kiddies wouldn't have a chance in hell of matching him in a fight. Oh shit! No chance at all. So does that mean he really is a terrorist or a Jaeger? Who can say? If he's who I think he is, then that makes him a former client of mine. If there's one thing I value, it's customer confidentiality. But if he's a terrorist, we have a duty to act. Even Crossbow has laws to protect against the threat of terrorism. I'm gonna have to ask you again. What do you know? Lloyd. Not bad. You guys kid brother, yeah? You've got the same spark in your eyes. You knew my brother, Ashley? I'm sure you know that Dudley comes by here every now and then. Before him, there was another detective who was crazy enough to keep tabs on the downtown district. He was a hell of a man. Shame he ain't with us anymore. So everybody knew Guy. That's what we're getting at. In honor of that munhead, I'll throw you a bone just this once. My worst case scenario isn't that he's a terrorist, not by the letter of the law. But he is dangerous, like a man-eating tiger. Man-eating tiger. And not the sort you'd find behind a circus cage, I'm guessing. Can't say for sure whether it's really him. So the man you saw was alone, yeah? The guy I'm thinking of would usually be with his subordinates or a companion. Subordinates? That sounds more like a military organization. That's all you're getting from me. You'll have to figure the rest out for yourselves. Oh boy! Okay, so I obviously know who it is, due to Cold Steel, but you know. Fine. Thanks for your help, Ashley. Hey, that was not... Where's Red and Micro? Red and Micro. She must be in Randy and Teo. They're on personal assignments right now, so they haven't come back to the SSS yet. It'll be a little while longer before they can join us. Got it. Don't have a clue what Micro's up to. But I got a beat on Red. He's helping with the CGF's rehab training, isn't he? Wait, how do you know about that? Nice flex, Ashley. Listen, when you run a shop like this, you get to know these things. There's something wrong. Nah, forget it. As long as you guys keep your noses to the grindstone, that's what matters. Keep up the pace so you don't fall behind Red when he gets back, you hear? Sure, I guess. Still drizzling, huh? Mama, did you unpack the new goods that came in yesterday? There's no need to rush in this weather. More importantly, Jingo, did you see anyone strange when you went out earlier? Strange? Crossbow's full of weirdos, Mama. Like that sister who bought a mountain of bread, or that tourist guy with the sandals. And don't forget Wazzy. He's the weirdest of the bunch. Wow! Wow, okay, the roast on Wazzy. Yikes. Well, alright. She's not wrong. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm sure he would have brought that daughter of his if he really came to Crossbow. Huh? Daughter, you say? Another redhead? So that was an Invali exchange. It definitely leaves an impression on you. She totally dodged that question, though. True, but we have to understand that shops like Ninvali have a code of honor to uphold. Ungrateful Tree told us as much as she did. Same here. She also described the man she was thinking of as a tiger. If he's not a terrorist, then there's a good chance he's a Jaeger. It makes sense, but I also wouldn't expect the Jaeger to be alone. Should we report this to the chief? Yeah, that's a good call. If only Randy were here. If anyone could help us out with pinning down a potential Jaeger, it's him. Now we should go take care of any support requests we have left before returning to the SSS building. Requests that we have. We actually have, like, good quests. Anyway, there's a, hold on. Tactics? Yes. There we go. The OGs and the newbies. Obviously, when we get Randy and T.O., the newbies get pushed to the side, because, you know, the OGs come first. I'm just kidding. I'll figure it out. We need T.O. We need T.O. at least, because she's the healer. Stop right there. Is that? Wald. Who's this guy? He's the leader of a gang here called the Saber Vipers. How's it going, Wald? I heard you haven't been hanging around your crew as much. Shut the hell up. That's none of your damn business. Like you want to talk, you bastard. Where do you get off signing up to be put on the CPD's leash? The hell are you trying to pull here? Not much of anything, really. The Testaments are fine with it, and no one else is objecting, right? Don't screw with me, damn it. We said you could just bail out of here without settling things with Wald Wales. Really think that's gonna fly? Think again. Wald, slow down. It isn't like that at all. Stay out of this. I don't know what the hell you're after. Getting in bed with the goddamn cops, Wazzy. We know just as well as I do. There ain't no way in hell you're walking out of here alive. This isn't going well. Wald? What? Wazzy? It's fine, I'll handle this. You understand, don't you, Wald? It should be obvious by now. The Testaments, the Saber Vipers. They gave us places to be, but they aren't places to stay, not forever. What? I founded the Testaments to stop the Saber Vipers from taking the downtown district over for themselves. Looking back, those little Testaments of mine have grown a lot. Now, even without me there, they can hold their own and keep your guys in check. My job here is already done. You son of a bitch. That's not all. One day, I know the other members will outgrow the gang as well. They'll leave this life behind and find their own paths. There's no doubt in my mind. Wazzy. Oh, Wazzy. The Saber Vipers are no different. Sure, you guys are rough around the edges, but you have heart and spirit. Whole Mafia wasn't able to sway you. Do you get it now, Wald? Even you're going to find your path one day too. I love it. Never thought I'd hear schmaltzy garbage like that spout out of your mouth. Quit flapping your lips already. You're the ones who kept on calling this place holy ground. I ain't about to let you get away with defiling it. Very well. Wazzy, wait. Stand back, Lloyd. This is a beating I have to deliver myself. Looks like you still got some balls after all. I'm gonna curb stomp your ass straight into the ground. That'll wake you up if it doesn't kill you first. Enough talk. Hmm? What's up? Wild, this one's for real. Eh? Eh? Man just upgraded himself? Bruh, there's no way. There's no way this man survived with 6 HP. Fuck's sake. Fuck. You bastard. Don't tell me you've had that in your back pocket this whole damn time. I'm no Randy when it comes to playing things close to my chest, but I knew that was a cheap shot. Still, I didn't hold anything back this time. That's my final act of good faith to you. Damn you, Wazzy. Goodbye, Walt. I've had fun these last 2 years. Huh. Cut the bullshit. This ain't over yet. I feel bad. Get back here. You really think I'm gonna let you walk away from me? Walt, you're like about to go to the hospital. Wazzy! Oh, that actually made me choke a bit. Wazzy. Wazzy, are you okay? Sorry you guys had to see that. I think I got a little carried away back there. That's not usually my style. Sure, but... No, never mind. It happens to the best of us. I understand why things have to be the way they are between you two. Having said that, I respect the way you handle yourself back there. Yeah, me too. I'm sure Wild will understand someday. I hope you're right. Sorry for taking up our time. Let's get back to the support requests. Eagle Eye. Makes me wonder how many sepith I have. Ooh! I could probably do some upgrades then. By upgrades, I mean openings. Let's do it. Because that's the important bit, is to have all of them opened up. Okay, I need 3 more. I need to do 3 more. 3 more, and then I could sell all my... Oh, I have 6,400. That's good. I need 3 more. Need to be able to open up 3 more. And then I have to at least upgrade the specific, like, the greeny ones. Not the green ones, the restricted ones. But that comes later. Speed plus 10%. Ideally, of course, we would what's the word? We would have all of them be level 2, but with 6 characters. Level 2 is a bit. Welcome to Crossbell Civic Center. Oh, pardon me, SSS. Thank you very much for coming. Hello, we're here about the request you sent in. We also have a few new members helping us out today. A pleasure. It's nice to meet you. And you as well. The Civic Center, huh? Feels a little weird having to call it that now. Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around the fact this isn't City Hall anymore. It'll take some getting used to for sure. They've already relocated to their new building now that it's near completion. That said, the Civic Center will continue to operate as a branch office of sorts for the local government. In that sense, it's still a terrific resource for the community the way it has been. That's good to know. Yes, and this reception desk will continue to serve as a point of contact for a variety of residential and municipal services. Attempts to notify the population of this have gone largely unnoticed. However, we've gotten quite a lot of confusing inquiries as a result. Sorry, that's not what you came here for. Not a problem. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Bureaucracy just couldn't get more dull, though, could it? If it were up to me, I'd have given this place a little entertainment district flair, maybe making a watering hole for public officials. Civil service by daylight, nightclub by moonlight. I'm sure the SSS would be more popular than ever if we spearheaded that. That doesn't sound like the kind of popularity we want. What would our support requests even be? We're doing is protect and serve the people of Wazi, not prepare and serve alcohol. It's kind of fun, the picture, though. Anyway, Lloyd, aren't you forgetting the reason we came here? I thought it was to chat up Shield. Damn. Oh, right. Sorry about that support request. Yes, allow me to explain. I'm sure you all know what a change of residence notice is, correct? Anyone moving in or out of Crossbell City is required to file one. Recently, however, we noticed some suspicious names on several forms. Suspicious how? Well, you see, they didn't belong to anyone registered within the city. We checked each instance we came across, but none of them matched any citizens or corporate bodies in our records. With that in mind, I was hoping you could look into the addresses these suspicious names are filed under. Just be safe, I'd also like you to check on the former residents as well. In other words, you want us to confirm the status of the previous and current occupants of every location. If there's even the slightest possibility this is a criminal matter, then we can't afford to ignore it. A situation like this calls for a full investigation. We won't leave a single stone unturned. I assume you have a list of suspicious addresses in question? Would you happen to know the whereabouts of each of the previous occupants as well? Fortunately, only one of them notified us of their new place of residence. The others are completely unaccounted for. Naturally, that's where our sleuthing comes in. Start by checking age address and the previous occupation. We know the location. We know the location of. We might learn something about the other former residents during our investigation. Yeah, that should work. Do you have some sort of list we can work off of? Of course, I made copies of each of their forms for you in advance. Okay, well, hold on to these. Can I read them? Looks like we have a total of 3 places of interest. I'm counting 6. No, 5. 5. The first is in the residential district. Ellie, do you recognize this address? Let me see. Oh, that's the house right next to my grandfather's. Those are the Highbloods? Is this the name of a company? A stockbroker named Bond was living there with his family, last I remember. Yeah, that's the name listed as the previous resident. The stockbroker named Bond. Was any one of the Gnosis victims during the cult incident? Yes, I'm certain of it. I heard he and his family went through a rough patch after the incident, but I wasn't aware they moved. That's worrisome. Do you suppose they got wrapped up in some kind of trouble? We can't know for sure, but Bond did submit a change of residence notice. It says he moved to East Street on the 2nd floor of the Cage Apartments. That's just to the left of the Bracer Guild. The resident district in East Street. That's 2 places on our agenda so far. The next address is also in East Street. I know this one. It should belong to the Fisherman's Guild. Wait, what? What's wrong? Well, the form says the current occupant is the Imperial Fishing Club. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. You remember the Fisherman's Guild, aren't you, Lloyd? Have the other members said anything about this? Well, I've been kind of busy lately, so I haven't had nearly as much time for fishing as I'd like. There's also no new address listed for the Fisherman's Guild. Maybe they just changed their name? I guess we'll find out when we get there. The final address is on the first floor of the Lotus Heights in the downtown district. The name of the previous resident was Gethner. There's no current resident listed for him either. The new tenant is a Mr. Sean Arnham. Wait, why does that sound so familiar? Maybe because it's the name of a famous fairy tale author. What? He's the man who wrote Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest. It's one of the library's most popular children's series. Remember, Lloyd? We ran across that name while investigating Rivash. Eh? I can just hide the text? What the hell? That's a weird... Okay, Yeah, that's right. It was the password for one of the doors, wasn't it? Wow, though. I can't believe a famous author would choose to live downtown. Me neither, considering he's been dead for years now. Ha! Oh, right. I knew that. Not to rub it in, but this sounds like the sort of thing you should have caught when our phantom penman turned in his form. I can't apologize enough for that. We try to be careful about these things, I swear. We understand it must be a busy time for the Civic Center with a new mayor in office, not to mention the relocation. Yeah, the ones who should be apologizing are the people who submitted these forms. Yes, I suppose you're right. Not to worry, the SS is on the job. Let's get this investigation started. Everyone. Report back once we've verified the situation at each of these addresses. Thank you so much. I'm counting on you. Okay, I'm gonna... We need to go to the Bond residence. I was about to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go check on the dead guy's address, but no, we need to go to the Bond residence. Ellie lives down at the bottom. That's Ellie's house. This is the Bond residence. Next to McDowell Estate. This must be the place. Excuse us. Is anyone home? No luck. Is the door locked? No, actually it's open. I hear some voices inside too. Maybe they're so busy talking that they didn't notice us. Why don't we just stroll on in? They wouldn't have left it open if they wanted to keep us out. Besides, this is official police business anyway. That doesn't mean we can barge into people's homes whenever we want. But we are in dire need of some answers, so we don't have a choice. Let's go inside and make our presence known. Man, the three of us are like a hen on wheels out there. Nothing like a little rainy morning drift racing, huh? No kidding, my heart's still pounding like crazy. By the way, Reggie, what happened to those girls you called? Oh yeah, they should be here any minute now. See what I tell you. Perfect timing. Wait, aren't you those cops from yesterday? What the hell are you doing here? You're the three who were arrested for reckless driving. Care to explain exactly what's going on here? I think we just stumbled on a burglary in progress. Caught red-handed, let's book them. What the hell are you going on about? Why would we be laying around like this if we were here to rob the place? More importantly, who let you flatfoots in here to begin with? This is our property. Where do you get off barging in like this? Your property, I mean... That'd make them the new residents. Excuse us, gentlemen. We're here on official police business. There's a few things we need to ask you. This shouldn't take long. So we got this straight. The three of you came to Crossville to get some real-world experience. Then you came across this house for sale while looking for a place to stay, and you already here bought it on a whim. Do I have that correct? That's right. Finally got it through your skulls. Just one more thing. The residency form is listed under the name High Blood. So what's that about? You want to know? That's what we call our dynamic trio. It's because we've got noble blood coursing through our veins. Basic name for three guys blessed by the goddess, huh? Now I'm straight. All of our dads are higher ups at the Vern Company. As a matter of fact, yours is on the board of directors. You should be groveling at our feet. Couldn't have put it better myself. Oh, finally. Hello, ladies. Whoa, now these are the real deal. Pardon us, one of you is Mr. Highbloods? Oh, we're not interrupting, are we? No, not at all, girls. They were just leaving. Well, take Ike already, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay, we get the message. Looks like they're in for a good time. I wouldn't mind staying behind a bit. They struck me as spoiled brats coasting on their parents' money. Same that such a beautiful home fell into their hands. Can't imagine this is what Bond wanted. Nothing about their contract sticks out to me as illegal, though. It's frustrating, but there's nothing more we can do about it. True enough, we should just leave them alone for now. Anyway, this is all we needed to check in the residential district. Should we pay Bond a visit now, Lloyd? I'd like to hear his side of the story. Same, I'm worried about how his family's doing. Okay, let's go see them at their new home on East Street. They're staying at the Cage Apartments. Yeah, that's concerning. Second floor, room on left. Isn't that Estelle's room? Well, there's the daughter. Such a well-behaved girl, Marie. Here, have some pets as a reward. Well, she seems fine, so let's, Oh, we have visitors. I remember you. Hello, we're with Crossbell Police, Special Sports Section. You're Bond, correct? We met during the cult incident. Yes, of course. I'm in your debt for rescuing me from that terrible fortress. You even once helped our little Sunita find Marie, too. I've been wanting to express my gratitude to you all this time. You have my deepest thanks. Mine as well. Our family owes you a great deal for all you've done for us. Not at all. We were only doing our duty. Lloyd, put a sock in it. I'm glad to see you're all in good health. If only because of you and your team, but I digress. Was there a particular reason you came to visit today? There is, actually. I see. So you four are investigating dubious change of residence forms. Take it you'd like to hear the details of how I sold our old home, then. Yes, sorry to pry, but we need to confirm that it was all above board. It's fine, I understand where you're coming from. The sad truth of the matter is that we had to sell off the house to help repay our debt. The buyer turned out to be the same real estate agency we originally purchased from. Everything about the transaction was legitimate. So as far as I know, nothing remotely illegal occurred at all. So from his okay, let me get this straight. He was in a lot of debt, more than likely because of Gnosis and the Colton incident and all of that stuff. Sold the house to pay off the debt. Now lives in an apartment on the other side of the city. And that's all he knows. Like, I mean, fair? Okay. That's a relief to hear. I do have a question, however. You have no obligation to answer, and I'd understand if you'd rather not. Would you mind divulging how it is your family fell into debt? Well, as you may already suspect, it's a consequence of my actions this past spring. Memories from then are still a blur. We made some ill-advised investments while under the influence of those horrible blue pills. After the incident, our lives came crashing down, and we fell into serious debt. I'm so sorry. It's alright, believe it or not, I feel blessed after everything that happened. Thankfully, I was able to cover most of the debt by selling all of our assets. Since I personally took on the losses, I was fortunate enough to keep my job. Most importantly, my wife and daughter stayed with me through it all. They still love their fool of a husband and father. Dear, you promised to not say things like that again. We're family, nothing will change that. We made a vow, remember? For better or for worse. For richer or for poorer. Yes, but I... Based. Oh, Creo. You truly are the love of my life. I'm so grateful to have you and Sunita. Dear, please, not while we have company. Wow, you two really have something special together. They say home is where the heart is. As long as you're together, where you live doesn't really matter, does it? a bit of a grandiose way to put it, but yes, I suppose you're right. In any case, I've been working hard at making a fresh start and keeping my nose clean. And I'll be sure to pay off the rest of our debt too, for my wife and daughter's sakes. Oh, darling. You're a good man, Bond. Please let us know if you ever require our assistance again. That's right, we'll be there for you. I'm grateful that you would even go to such lengths for me. We'll be sure to call the SSS if we happen to need your help. Yee. So is that all you needed? If you happen to answer any other questions you might have. No, that's okay. We got what we came here for. We did. We got a little more than that, actually. Thank you for your cooperation. Shall we get going, then? That'll be for the best. We'll show ourselves out. It's nice seeing you, Bond. We'll be rooting for you and your lovely family. Much appreciated. I'll do what I can. As will we. I like it. I like it. Oh, hello. Were you speaking with mother and father? That's right, the six of us were having a nice chat together. You have wonderful parents, Sunita. You think so too? They've been closer than ever now, especially after we moved. I couldn't ask for better parents. Isn't that right, Marie? Yeah. Sounds like Marie agrees. Yeah, I'm happy for them. Anyway, that confirms the whereabouts of Bond and his family. Let's get back to investigating the rest of the addresses on our list. After this, I want to go back up to the SSS building. We got one more, then I'm going to go back to the SSS building. Imperial Fishing Club. Renovation, does that have something to do with whatever this Imperial Fishing Club is? Oh, hold on, it looks like the door's unlocked. Smarmy little... And you call yourself a fisherman? Well, what do you say? We're not going to stand for you strong-arming us out like this. Did you hear that, Lloyd? I recognize those voices. Let's check it out. Excuse us. Oh. And who might you be? Oh, wait. It's Lloyd! You came at just the right time. Go ahead and tell them, Lloyd. The Crossbow branch of the Fisherman's Guild is a place where all anglers are supposed to stand together as comrades, rod to rod. Back up, what's going on here? So you belong to the Fisherman's Guild, do you? Have you come to voice your petty grievances as well? Well, it's true that I'm a member, but... investigating suspicious addresses. So it's true that we submitted the residency form before registering as a business. Allow me to introduce myself then. My name is Lord Lake Lord III. Wait a second! Otherwise known as the heir of Erebonia's Lake Lord Company, the leading fishing equipment manufacturer in all of Zemuria. As for the Imperial Fishing Club, it is none other than the Professional Angling Association that I represent. The Lake Lord Company. Have you heard of it, Lloyd? Yeah, any fisherman worth his bait would be familiar with the Lake Lord name. Like you said, it's the #1 fishing gear brand on the continent. You can't cast a rod anywhere without seeing their stuff. Wow, they're that prolific. But what business would an heir to an Imperial company have in Crossbow? That business, of course, is to further expand the reach of my glorious Imperial Fishing Club. You're standing in our newest foothold. Here, it's all on the fine print, officers. Let me take a look at that. It's the rental agreement for this building. Everything here checks out. The current tenant is the Imperial Fishing Club. Ha, now do you understand? You can't let him get away with this, Lloyd. He's trying to usurp the Fisherman's Guild. Usurp? That's right, he snatched that lease away from branch manager Surdin without even discussing it with him. His cockabully spared no mirror convincing the real estate company to transfer it over. It might have been a tad forceful, but I assure you that we followed all legal processes. Furthermore, the establishment was being wasted on commoners such as yourselves. Fisherman Guild views angling as no more than a hobby or a pastime. That's to say nothing of your shoddy equipment. Hey, don't forget I'm a member too. This discussion is over. We've made our case perfectly clear. Now kindly leave so you can report back to this Surdin of yours. I'll leave the rest to you, Salem. Yes, sir. Don't run away, you coward. That's right, this isn't over. Something tells me he's not coming back. Yeah. How does this even happen? We can't just let them get away with it. Right, stealing our branch out from under us crosses every fishing line at once. Branch manager Surdin's going to want to hear about this too. He'll know what to do. Hey Peter, what's going on? I'm still a little confused. Oh, that's right. You've been absent for a while, Lloyd. First things first. Let's get out of this rain and talk somewhere else. I'll call the branch manager and have him meet us at Garant Jazz Bar in the back alley. We'll be sure to wait up for you, Lloyd. The two of us are gonna go on ahead for now. See you there. I do feel a bit bad. I wonder what caused all this. Not entirely sure, but we're going to have to follow up if we want an answer. Let's head to the jazz bar. No. Wait, is Copa gonna be on the roof? I'm now worried about the cat. Okay, good. No cat on the roof. But now that brings up, where is cat? Nope, not in this room. Nope, not in this room. Kia! Oh, are you guys going out? Yeah, is that homework you're working on, Kia? Yep, I'm doing it earlier than normal today since I can't go out to play. What I really want to do is take a ride in the cart. Ah, now I'm starting to feel bad. Next time we have a sunny day off, we should all go out for a drive. Okay, it's a promise. Yeah! I love Kia. She's great. That looks like a picture of Shizuku and Kia. I'm actually worried. Where's our cat? Hey, yo, where's our cat? Hold up. Nope. 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 Copy. The day blues, how's that? We don't mind watching over the building past the time. Okay, we don't have... Where's the cat? Hey, yo! Oh, okay. They're in the... They're just in the kitchen. Oh, thank goodness. I actually got really worried for a second there. Responding to the citizens' request and putting public safety first. Zhao and Lecter fall outside of that, so leave them to the first division for now. You kids have your own duties to attend to. Understood, Chief. Yeah. Honestly, I could care less what Zhao and Lecter are doing. But now that we got that out of the way, we can go to the back alley. Oh, we should go to the... I think we were supposed to go to the IBC at one point. Hold up. Here we are. Let's head to the counter. Oh. And ask about Chief Robert's request. We should be able to hear the details by speaking with Lord Fei. Well, look who it is. Oh. It's just the mayor. Mayor Croy. And Maribel, too. I work at the IBC today. That's right. I had a bit of big business piling up that I couldn't put off any longer. Thankfully, Belle was here for me to lean on. We knocked it out in no time. Hello there, everyone. It feels like ages since I've last seen you all. How have you been, Ellie? I've been well. The SSS resumed activities yesterday, in fact. Let me have a good look at you. Whoa. Belle, please. You're in tip-top shape. So soft, so warm, supple yet muscular to the touch. Ooh, I could just eat you up. And after you're going to give everyone the wrong idea, Belle. And by the way, Lloyd, you haven't tried anything uncouth with my dear sweet Ellie, have you? No? Who do you think I am? An innocent man, that's what. Don't think for a second that I'll be taking my eyes off you, Lloyd Bannings. You know what'll happen if I catch wind of you selling Ellie's innocence, don't you? Oh my life! You always to catch a lady's eye is law. Or death clear in this case. Honestly, Belle. Come now, Belle. Is this any way to speak to your peers? Take it easy on the poor fellow. So good to see you again, ladies and gentlemen of the special sports section. Above all, glad to be that Noel and Wazi are fitting right in as your newest members. Allow me to take the opportunity to congratulate the SSS on officially returning to active duty. That's kind of me to say. You have my gratitude once again for that letter of recommendation. And thank you very much for the Orbital car as well. Getting the honor to sit behind her wheel is a dream come true. Glad to hear it. I do hope that it proves useful to your work. Moments like these make becoming the new mayor all worth it. It's rather stressful balancing time between my mayoral duties and being CEO of the IBC. Well, you have no one to blame for that but yourself, Father. You have a horrible habit of accepting work when you're already drowning in it. Leave me the job of fishing you out. Sorry, Belle, but when Crossbow's welfare is on the line, I just can't bring myself to go any less than full speed. I don't deny I sometimes bite off more than I can chew, but I'd like to think that I have a tendency to go above and beyond. My father has always admired that about your uncle. I've heard him speak often of how direly Crossbow needs young, forward-thinking politicians like yourself. That's high praise coming from someone as seasoned as Speaker McDowell. However, I'm still only a novice in the political arena. There's much for me to learn, especially from someone like him. Ah yes, Father, isn't it nearly time for your meeting at City Hall? Oh, I almost forgot. Please excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. You know how it is, duty calls. No problem, sorry for stopping you like this when you're so busy. No, not at all. It's good catching up with all of you. If you ever run into trouble at work, don't forget, my doors are always open to the SSS. For you, I promise I'll do everything in my power to help. We appreciate it. Please take care of you two. Oh, Ellie, you're always so sweet. Bye for now, members of the SSS. Till next time. They seem as busy as ever. They must be putting all of their attention on the trade conference at the end of the month. At this point, I suspect that their schedules are planned out to the minute. Well, clearly Orbital car donations aren't the extent of how far they're willing to go out of their way for us. Yeah, the SSS is in their debt. I just hope they're finding time for themselves too. Hey, let's not forget why we came here. Chief Robert's request is waiting for us. Right, off to the reception desk. Can I not? Good. Garant. Hey Lloyd, glad to see you made it. Sorry to drag you out all this way. Now that we're all here, though, it's time to begin the meeting. First, we have to fill you in on the details, Lloyd. Truth is, our guild branch has been on hiatus these last few months. You can think of it as self-imposed suspension. Suspension? Yep, it's because the man behind that horrible incident, Joachim, was one of our members. Oh. I forgot about that. I forgot that he kept playing hooky from work to go fishing. Once those settled, we all decided to take some time off to examine ourselves. But his actions were his own. You shouldn't feel responsible for them. Sure, we weren't directly involved in the incident and certainly didn't do anything criminal. But Joachim was still one of our own, a guild brother. And yet, not once did we see any signs of the sinister man plotting beneath the surface. In all honesty, we owe a heavy debt to society for failing to notice. Certain. Well, let's set that aside for now. About a week ago, I received notice from the real estate agency that manages our building. Perhaps it was because of our hiatus, but they claimed the property was abandoned and declared our contract null and void. They then informed us that they'd signed a new contract with the Imperial Fishing Club. We tried getting in contact with the Imperial Fishing Club ourselves, but it didn't go well. And when we dropped by the branch today, their representative was in there acting like he owned the place. I mean, sure, that's what the contract says, but we didn't learn the truth about it until today. The rest you already know, Lloyd. This is a little more complicated than I was expecting, but I think I understand the situation. Yes, our building has been usurped by the Imperial Fishing Club, headed by the heir of the Lake Lure Company himself. As a fellow angler, I take no issue with them wanting to expand their horizons, but not at our expense, and especially not through the use of coercion. I don't even understand why they hate us so much in the first place. It's harassment, plain and simple. I mean, yeah. Still, what can we even do about it? Other than bide our time, nothing for now. Still, we can't just sit back and let this spell the end of the Fisherman's Guild's crossbell branch. So while it's shorter than I would have liked, we have no other choice but to end our hiatus. And then in that case, the crossbell branch of the Fisherman's Guild is officially back in business. Nice, I've been waiting for this. However, all members will be starting over at the amateur fishing rink. I'm also going to have to suspend the rank certification exam too. Huh? Wait, hold on a second. You can't be serious, can you? I mean, I'm a master fisher. Not anymore, you aren't. We're kicking things off with a clean slate, no exceptions. All that hard work. Oh, now it's not so bad, Copod. You move the ranks in no time once the exam returns. Easy for you to say, you stalled out at the hobbyist fisher rank. Okay, let's settle that on Copod. I was still at the amateur fisher rank anyway, so it's not like I had much at stake. Wait, that's because I haven't been fishing. Holy crap! To make up for it, I'll supply you all with some new fishing gear. Here, boys, take these. Alright, I'll just leave you guys to it. As for me, I'm gonna get to work on finding us a new office. Let's meet up again soon. We can share any updates we have then, especially if they're about what the Imperial Fish Club's up to. Yeah, I got it. Well, that took a while, but we finally got to the bottom of what's happening at the old Fisherman's Guild building. Yeah, we've done all we can on this end. Let's get back to investigating the rest of the addresses on our list. Find fishing spots marked with ripples on the water surface. Upon inspecting a fishing spot, you can choose a rod and bait, then have Lloyd cast his line. When the thin or proof by staying to really be careful, the fish can get away with the bait. The main crafts are located at the Harbor District and Residential District. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I think we've gotten. I'm back, and I was saying I think we've gotten uh Don't need Rise. Don't need Final Fantasy 14. There you go. Doo. Yeah, I was okay. Derping a lot. Brain foggy. I need a higher dose for my ADHD meds. But as I was saying, I think we've gotten like 3. Where's Lotus Heights? Oh. Examine the room in the middle. Lotus Heights in the downtown district. This should be the place. Excuse me, is anyone home? Is it red? No answer. Is it locked? Yes, it's bolted tight. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but I feel like I could send someone inside. Really? They'll pretend you're not home and maybe they'll go away trick. So what now? Is this the part where we get to barge in without a warrant? As much as I hate indulging you, we may have to consider it if there's no other options. What was that? The sound of someone tipping their hand. Which means your intuition was spot on. Let's give them one more chance. Excuse me, we know you're in there. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Is someone stubborn? You don't suppose they bailed out the window? It'd be a problem if they did. Are you the ones making all that racket? What's going on here? I'm sorry about that. We're with the Crossbow Police Special Sports Section. We're here to speak with the tenant of this apartment. Do either of you know who lives here? Well, of course I do, but before that, let me start by telling us what's going on. Sure thing. So that's the way of it. You need to ID the resident in this unit here. I think I may owe you all an apology in that case. Why? I'll tell you the truth. That used to be my apartment not too long ago. Oh, so you're Gethner then? Yep, the dummy forgot to submit his change of residence notice. There should still be enough time to get one in, though. Just consider the message received. I'll have it done by the end of the day. Thank you, that would be a great help. On that note, would you mind sharing with us why you chose to move? Of course, it was a bit of a twist of fate, actually. I was working as a trader before I screwed up and lost everything a year ago. That's how I ended up here. Recently, no business associate of mine decided to lend me a hand after hearing about what happened. They offered me a job in Calvert a couple of weeks ago, and I accepted on the spot. In that case, what are you still doing here? Just dropping by. I figured I should thank everyone in the building who supported me when I needed it most. I don't know where I'd be if not for them. Oh, it was nothing special, my friend. Alright, thanks for being honest with us, Gunther. Now we just need to know more about the new resident. Ah, right. There's something specific we should know about them. Well, the thing is, this particular tenant's situation is a bit unusual. Let me have a try. Hello, this is Tans. Anybody in there? If you are, mind opening up. These folks here are with the police. They're not here to hurt anybody. They just need to identify you. Ah. Open sesame. Did you have to just try not to cause too much of a commotion? Of course. Thanks for your cooperation. Pardon us, sir. Are you here to mock me? Uh-huh. I asked if you came to mock me. Sure you'd love nothing more than to stick it to the illustrious Diet member who fell off his perch and into the gutters. Wait, I know you. You're supposed to be Representative Gable of the Imperial faction. Well, former representative anyway. You were lying low at St. Ursula after your corruption was exposed, as I recall. So you know my story. Well, you found your man. What are you going to do with me now? I'll have you know I'm completely broke, mirrorless. Wouldn't even be able to afford this apartment if not for the mercy of an old acquaintance of mine. Is that why you're here? To use me for what few connections I have left? No, of course not. We're only here to verify who the current occupant of this room is. So just confirm, Mr. Gable. That current occupation would be you. Occupant would be you, correct? Yeah. Yes, you've got the right of it. That's all we need to know. As long as there isn't anything illicit going on here, you're fine. I do have one question though. Why use such a ridiculous name on your change of residence form? Don't tell me you actually expected to fool anyone with a name like that. It was an instant red flag. That it was. Unless we're dealing with the rise of a literal ghostwriter here. Right. Truth is, I've always been a big fan of Sean Arnham's. It's the only name I could come up with when I was staring at the form. Oh, so that's why. It's true that Sean Arnham's work is appropriate for all ages, I suppose. No shame in being young at heart. That's one way to spin it. Shut up, just leave me be already. You got what you came for, now get out of my house. Yes, please excuse us. I think it's time, Lloyd. Right, we'll be going now. Okay, that was funny. Yes. Never expected to run into Representative Gable of all people. All things considered, he may still be better off than some of the other former Diet members. Agreed, the ones who ended up getting arrested in the wake of the cult incident have it way worse. Say they got what they deserved, but good luck convincing them of that. The big takeaway here is that your past misdeeds will always come back to haunt you. That's just the way this world works. Yeah, I mean, you know. Even the best of us. Okay. Still, I'm sure he can turn his luck around if he works hard and mends his old ways. I still have hope that Mr. Gable and all the other ex-representatives can be reformed and find peace. Hopefully Ernest can do the same too one day. Our leader isn't just fearless, he's also oh so compassionate. None of that, no. Why don't we grab some drinks at Trinity? We could use a few after all that talking. Well, we're still on duty, you know. Anyway, that takes care of everything we need to check on downtown. I think we just about wrapped up our investigation, in fact. Let's head back to the Civic Center and give our report. But Trinity! I want drinks. Can I go into the Viper Den? Or is that still not allowed? I can. You're better off staying away from Ignis for a while. Yeah, it's probably wise. Damn it. Okay, we can technically enter it, but only kinda sorta. Trinity, Trinity. You seem a little pale, Ozzy. Is everything alright? It's nothing, don't worry about it. Very well. The way these two talk to each other is pretty no frills, isn't it? It's almost as if they have an unspoken understanding. It never failed to get me down. My hair's a mess when it's this humid. Why can't the weather just be normal? I have really short hair. Oh. I need some action. Oh, hey, we're gonna go where the fishing spot is for the next quest. That's good, that's good, that's good. Anyway. That's good, because we need to get some fish for the catto. For the little kitty. Hello, everyone. How goes your investigation of those suspicious addresses? None of them were actually suspicious. It's all finished, actually. We're here to give you our report. Oh my, you all did a wonderful job. Interesting. 3 Calvardians moved into the residential district while a group of Erebonians moved into East Street. So downtown district. What's this? Is something wrong? No, not at all. I just wasn't expecting to see Mr. Gable's name here. I have mixed feelings about it, given how often I used to see him in this building before he fell out of favor. Strange, despite his corruption and everything that happened with the Imperial faction, I just can't bring myself to hate him. I know exactly how you feel. You seem like a more straightforward person than most. At least for better or worse. If only a man were half as wholesome as his taste in literature, maybe then he'd be better liked. I suppose I can't disagree. In any case, I believe this wraps up your investigation, SSS. The next step is for Residential Affairs to file the paperwork and sort everything out. Thank you for all of your help today. You're welcome. We're always happy to be of service. Please let us know if there's ever anything else we can assist with. Ostensible ownership completed. Wait, there was something I was supposed to get from general store tallies, I think. Decoration for Ellie's room, yep. EP1? Wait. Chaos Brand! Yeah, I need to get these 3 opened. Silver swords drive enemies insane. Wow, okay. Chrono down and chrono drive. We have Quake! Anyway. Hey, Asko, we saw that you need some help from the SSS. There you are, Lloyd. I was wondering when you'd show up. Sorry, I keep you waiting. Would you mind giving us more details on your request? Well, technically, it's not so much my request as it is little Momo's over there. You know, Tally's daughter? It's been raining all day, so she brought her umbrella along to run some errands. And, well... where did my pick umbrella go? It was really, really special to me, too. And there you have it. Yeah, that explains things. We already searched the bakery and its immediate surroundings. Of course we did. Oscar and I looked everywhere. That's how we came across this. But wait a second. Is that not Momo's umbrella? That's what I assumed at first, but look here. It reads Mei Ling. Now I get it. Someone grabbed the wrong umbrella and took it with them by mistake. Yeah, I had the exact same thought. Fewer people come shopping on rainy days, so it's easy to remember who's been in the bakery today. But this Mei Ling doesn't ring any bells. That's why we call the SSS. I was hoping you guys could find Mei Ling and trade her umbrella for Momo's. Think you can help her out? Absolutely, we're on the case. We'll track that umbrella down before you know it. Awesome, I knew I could count on you, Lloyd. First, we need a clue about who this Mei Ling may be. Do you have any ideas, Lloyd? It's possible you guys have met her once before, maybe. If you at least knew what part of the city she was from, that would help narrow things down. Whatever recognize the name, the question is from where. I think Mei Ling lives... I hate this. I know the answer. I see it right here. On the screen I have the guide on. But the problem is, immediately going to that answer is essentially stereotyping, because East Street is where all the people of a certain language name gather. Or the eastern part of Crossbell, I should say. Because some of them are in the Harbor District. Anyway. But yeah, she's in East Street. On East Street. She's the little girl we always see standing outside, right? If I remember correctly, she's also the granddaughter of Chairman Moores from the Business Association, Owners Association. You're right, we've spoken to her several times, couldn't think of it. And she has an older brother named Roy as well. I don't suppose they came shopping here together. Oh, actually, yeah, I do remember a pair of siblings swinging by a bit ago. So they were Chairman Moore's grandkids, huh? I guess I should have recognized them. Well, now that we've solved that mystery, you guys should take Mei Ling's umbrella with you. Here you are. Chairman Moore's. Wait, isn't that the old dude that we that we chatted up on the train on the way to Crossbell in Zero, and then again later. I think his wife gives us lemonade. Change that one for Momos when you find her. Yep, Parla. It is. We gotta go speak to Parla. Change that one for Momos when you find her. Best of luck out there. You'll find it for me, right, mister? Of course, Momo. We'll be back with your umbrella in no time. Oh, I'm gonna pay Chairman Moore's visit. You should know where Mei Ling is. Right, his house is at the end of East Street. Let's head on over and see what we can find. Damn. While we're here... do the girls... The girls are on the second floor, right? No, they're on the third floor, I guess. Wow, rude. Making the girls walk even more. Does this look alright? Holy heck. And Lloyd finds decorations, he can give them to his fellow SSS members to display in their rooms. It's a stylish mirror. Oh, bro, that's one big ass mirror. How the hell did we carry that all the way here? The garage. Wait, I can just go to the garage? The garage is the peck. As I say, there's no reason to use the car right now. Fuck you, Lloyd. Anyway. Mr. Morse! Oh, is he here? Can I help you with something? Oh, hello, Chairman Morse. Our question, but is Mei Ling home by any chance? Could have sworn she just got back, but I suppose she must have already run off again. Sorry, Lloyd. You might have better luck asking Parla. Yep, it's the old couple from Zero. I love these two. I don't recognize their granddaughter because I actually never spoke to her in Zero. Hello, Mrs. Parla. Oh, hello. I was expecting visitors on a rainy day like this. Sorry about that. There's something we want to ask you. Do you recognize this? Sir Liu, that belongs to our little Mei Ling, doesn't it? We're here to return it. Look, come to think of it. I could have sworn she had her umbrella when she came home from the bakery. What about that? Oh dear, so that's what this is all about. Oh, poor little Momo's alright. Would you happen to know where your granddaughter is right now, ma'am? She doesn't seem to be around. She and her brother Roy are out for a walk right now, which means she has Momo's umbrella with her. But unfortunately, I didn't think to ask where they were heading. I'm terribly sorry about that. Sounds like we just missed her then. They couldn't have gone very far in this rain. If they're not in East Street, then Central Square down to the Schnarvers to elect candidates. It sounds about right. Keep an eye out for Roy's green umbrella. Or Mei Ling's pink one. Or Momo's, I suppose. Pink and green. Good taste. That should be easy enough for us to pick out. Right, let's begin our search. Thank you for all of your help, ma'am. Meanwhile, my umbrella is green and black. You know what? Since we're on the topic, I'm gonna go grab my umbrella and show it. This is mine. It's like alternating green and black. Obviously I'm not gonna unwrap it because that's like supposedly bad luck and whatnot, but like, and there's no reason for it. It's by one of my bookshelves next to the door for, you know, rainy days and whatnot. Thank you for all your help, ma'am. Not at all, dear. You're always welcome to visit. Yeah. Too bad we didn't get a lemonade this time. Sad. But also, okay. Wait. I don't know how to get to the Harbor District anymore. Is this it? Oh yeah, okay. Green umbrella, green umbrella, green umbrella. And where are you, Mei Ling? Excuse us, but would you happen to be Roy? Yes, me. Can I help you? We're the CrossFit Police Special Support Section. Oh, jeez, I had no idea. Millie must have taken it by mistake and not realized. They look similar, you know. Sorry about that. I guess we should exchange them as soon as we can. Speaking of, where is Millie right now? One of the two of you taking a walk? We were, but she kind of strong-armed me into a game of hide and seek. So it was a bad idea since it was raining, but she wouldn't take no for an answer, and well. Yeah, I kind of lost her. She was broad hiding, and I can't seek for crap, so I can't really say how long this will take. That's unfortunate. Well, in that case, how about we help you find her? For real, that'd be awesome. I'm not sure where she's hiding, but I don't think she'd leave the Harbor District. I doubt she went into any buildings either. It's probably isn't going to be easy, but I appreciate you guys lending a hand. Not all, we're always up for a challenge. Let the mailing hunt begin. Yeah, I'm just gonna go fishing instead. I need some fish for our cat. Hopefully fish don't... No harbor grudges. A snow crab! Let's do another one. I don't know if I can feed snow crab to the cat. Snow crab again. Weird, I see a pink umbrella. Well, what do we have here? Gotcha. Eep, you found me. Wait, you're not my big brother. Who are you? Professional mailing finders. Well put. I'll go get Roy. Ozzy called Roy over to mailing side and spot. Lloyd then told mailing about the mix-up between her and Momo's umbrellas. And that's why we were looking for you. Oh, so I made a whoopsie then. I didn't mean to take the wrong umbrella. I love it! Definitely isn't really bad for my inability to read for shit, but you know. That's alright, mailing. Just return it and they'll make sure it gets back to its rightful owner. Okay, here you go. Alright then, let's trade. Mailing took the correct umbrella and returned Momo's. Thank you, Mailing. Uh-huh. Someday I'll say sorry to Momo myself. Well, aren't you a mature one? Yeah, surely is, huh? If I was more like Mailing, I'd probably be working a second job, or a first one for that matter. Wait! Anyways, thanks for the help, you two. We'll be sure to return Momo's umbrella. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Hey, Lloyd, how'd things go? Great, mission complete. Here you go, Momo. This is my umbrella. The one my dad bought just for me. Thank you, you're my heroes. You're very welcome. We're just glad we could help. Technically, I stole mine from my dad. Not intentionally. I borrowed it, and then he bought another one, and then I just kept that one. Because it was raining and I needed to go to school. Oops. That's another case closed then. Thanks for the help, gang. I knew we could count on you. We'll make sure to put in another quest the next time we need help. Anytime. That's what we're here for, after all. Catch you later, Oscar. Oh, Ooh, there's one in the residential areas. Okay, before we do the next quest, I'm gonna go to the residential district and do the questy things. Actually, can we visit Coop? I'm gonna keep this premium fish spot by his house all to himself. Primary rod, the dumplings. Carp! Eh? You got away. I'm trying to get 3 carp. Really? Bro, I just want a carp. Thank you. One more. Yes, let's go. We got the 3 carp. To catch a big game. Whew. a bit of a. Anyway, we need to go through the IBC now. I love we can go to Maine's Mountain Path, but we can't go to East and West Crossbow highways. Anyway. Excuse me. The fuck is this? Oh yeah, my Google One subscription. We never got the IBC card again. Yeah, it's all for business. That's what makes them a good opportunity to catch up on paper. Okay, good day, Lanfay. Miss McDowell, Detective Banks. It's been some time since your last visit. See, the SSS has resumed operations. Yes, and not a moment too soon. You expect to be coming by the IBC more often again. I'll be looking forward to it. What brings you here today? We were requested by Chief Roberts of the Epstein Foundation. I see. I can certainly help you there. But before that, there's something I should inform you of. I believe the exchange service card you were given earlier this year has expired. Such, I've prepared you a new one. Here you are. Simply present that card at this counter the way you did before. We'll exchange your Sepith for Mira at a higher rate than you'll typically find elsewhere. Exchange service. Exchange rate for Sepith will be higher at the IBC than at normal shops. Speak to Lanfei and select IBC counter, then exchange to utilize this service. Are you sure this is alright? Letting us use that service, I mean. Naturally, you're good friends of the Croy family after all. And that you should have access to this small convenience is but a matter of course. Well, who are we to turn our noses up at their generosity? And we're sure to make use of it. Of course, all you need to do is ask. I'll call Chief Roberts for you right now. Let's go! I forgot to do that yesterday. Yesterday in game, I don't know about when the hell my live stream was. Hello there, SSS! Good to see you again, Chief Roberts. You hear about my request, right? It's a huge help. I really wanted to make sure I got you in particular for this job. Well, it sounded fun enough to pique our interest. Request something about user acceptance testing for a new product? I believe it was called Palm Party? That name sounds familiar somehow. Hey, yeah, I feel like Tio's mentioned it once or twice. Well, you're going to get a kick out of it, believe you me. So can you get started right away? Yeah, we're good to go. Don't you mind giving us more details on what exactly... on what exactly we'll be doing? I'd love to. The long short of it is that we plan to release a fun little oral game called Pom Pom Party. It's a program that Orbital Terminal owners can play with one another via the Orbital network. An Orbital game? How is it any different from, say, a game like billiards or poker? Well, it's similar in that you compete for victory, and there are rules to be followed. However, there's one major difference. This game is played not on a physical surface, but on a terminal screen. Wow, technology is... I'm going to commit murder. Who the flying fuck gave IQ permission to go at full fucking blast in my ear? Absolute degeneracy. Heck you, Corsair. Stop that. Wow, technology is really making strides. So when you asked Sister Destiny, what you meant was playing a game. Exactly. I want you to playtest Palm Party. Errors often occur during the development cycle, so quality assurance is critical. If this is such an important step, why not have someone from the Foundation take care of it? Question. Normally we would be asking Tia for help with this, but that presents a certain problem. Actually, 2 problems, to be more specific. Problems major enough to lead me to seek help outside the Foundation. And what would those be? Well, first off, Tia's had a habit of activating her Aeon system from time to time while testing the game. Consequently, whatever data we received from her would always end up skewed. Aeon system. I believe it has something to do with the gear that Tia wears for work. Further, give a brief explanation for it. If I remember right, it's what she uses while operating orbital terminals and staves. At least I think anyway. So this is a good opportunity to explain things from the top. The Aeon system is the name of the program built into Tio's chest protector. It supports low latency arts activation from orbital staves and even enhances her high-speed data processing abilities. You could think of those 2 features as the Aeon system's primary functions. But it bears noting that mastering such a complicated system takes considerable aptitude. Right, I can imagine. I have to admit, it's hard to parse these kinds of subjects without her here to elaborate. So what you're saying is that system of hers runs counter to testing procedures. Well, in a way. When Tia uses the Aeon system, she can perform chains that no average player could. She tends to wipe the floor with whoever she's playing. Jonah is the usual victim. He's never won a single time. Ah, but I'm not saying Tia was cheating or anything. Please don't tell her I said that. Sure. So that's one reason. What's the other? Good question. The other has to do with the fact that this game is what we call competitive multiplayer. Like I said before, it's designed for users to play with each other remotely across the orbital network. With that in mind, I feel it would be best to conduct a practical test with a smaller scope, such as within the city. I think I understand what you're getting at. Though I have to say, playing with the same game with someone several districts away sounds incredible. Doesn't it? Believe it or not, projects like this have been in the works since the early days of the Orbital Network project. Once the net becomes more widespread, even more people will be able to enjoy the game. For example, you can play with your friends on a rainy day like this without ever leaving your home. Games on the Orbital Network, what a time to be alive. I may have rambled a bit there, but I think that's the gist of it. Alright, time for a present from me to you. Is this a memory quartz? Sure is. That memory quartz has Palm Party's application data stored on it. Put it in your terminal at the SSS building, and once installation is complete, you can play right away. Installation. That's when you configure program data to operate on a computer, correct? Seen to you perform installations before, so I think I can manage. Perfect. We'll let you handle that, Ellie. You're already ahead of the curve. Very encouraging. Should give you these two. My Enigma number and my Palm Party account ID. Account ID? Am I the only one who's starting to get a little overwhelmed? Basically, it's like a name you use on the Orbital Network. It's sort of required to play the game. You don't have to think about it too much beyond that. Yeah, it's kind of like mine has been Equinox Phoenix since 2003. It's been roughly 20 years now. So don't have to worry for now. Just input it into the program once you've installed the Palm Party beta. After that, call me an Enigma and I'll tell you what to do next. That's all. I think you can handle it. I think so. We'll manage. You got all that, guys? Let's head back to the building and get started. Lead the way. Huh? Hold. Yeah, there's a delay. I can't. Uh, that was weird. But at least this one's easier to fix. Anyway. It's like 20 and then 21 here. They still don't have the Sepith Mass, and that was like the easy monies. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we need to go to the SSS building, right? Chief Roberts, all we have to do is install this memory card into the terminal. Would you do the honors, Ellie? I'd be happy to. That should do it. I also put the cat information Chief Roberts provided us with. Well, aren't you a regular little tech whiz? Okay, that surprise, there's nothing Ellie can't get a handle on. Not a lot of people our age know half as much about law or politics as her either. To be fair, I only knew what to do because I've seen Tio work at the terminal before. I also read through the instruction manual. Everything seemed easy enough to parse. Still, we really appreciate it. I mean, I only just learned how to use a keyboard at all. You're very welcome. Now then, shall we contact... Wait! Lloyd only just learned how to use a keyboard? Roberts. Yeah, let's do that. Hello there, Lloyd. I think the installation went without a hitch. Yeah, everything turned out okay. What do we do next? What else? Let's give it a shot and play around together. Go ahead and boot up Palm Party from your terminal. My cat name should display on your screen. Selecting it will challenge me to a match. And while we're at it, why don't we have you throw down the gauntlet, Mr. SSS leader? Sure, why not? The controls are all yours, Lloyd. Oh no! You're in the developer's den now. Fancy you can beat me at my own game? You think yourself a man worthy of dear sweet Tio? But I'll be the judge of that, Lloyd Bannings! His ulterior motive here is about as transparent as glass. Overprotective dad versus overprotective dad. It's the match of the century! That's always why I requested the SSS in the first place. No, not at all. This is all good fun. I just thought I'd add a bit of dramatic flair is all. Okay, let the game begin. I have no idea how to play. Oh, it's like Tetris, isn't it? And I lost. Yeah. Huh, I lost. Wow, I don't think I've ever felt this sorry for myself. Honestly, I absolutely fucking suck at Tetris. You look like you were really getting into it. This is just my impression from watching over your shoulder, but is this me or Steve Roberts kind of bad at this? Considering he's on the same level as a total beginner despite developing the game, I'd say he's pretty pathetic. Well, he's probably going easy on me, right? After all, it wouldn't be much of a test if the two players were similarly skilled. In the special sports section, this is whoa, what a match. That's going to be one for the history books. My heart's still racing. Well, there goes that theory. He was definitely giving it his all. So, how are the test results? Absolutely perfect. Connection within the city had no latency and the signal was stable. I'd say it was a rousing success. Really now, glad to hear it. Remember, you only have the beta version, but I'll update it to the full version release eventually. Once that happens, you'll be able to face off against far more opponents than just myself. I'd really appreciate if you played with as many people as you could after that. If you ever want a rematch, I'll be glad to give you another shot at the crown. I hope you'll go easy on me. Anyway, thanks again for your help today. Sure, we both have other jobs to get to, so I'll let you go now. You're welcome. Please contact us if you ever need our help again. Will do. Bye for now, everyone. Phew, I'd say that went well. Good job, Lloyd. It was certainly a request befitting Chief Roberts. You're telling me. Sounds like we can play that game whenever we want now. Think you have what it takes to become Crossfield's next Pawn Master, Lloyd? I have a strong hunch that Tio is going to hang on to that title. Still, it might be fun to get some practice in while I'm taking a break from work. Yeah, it does sound fun. Well, that's all the requests, right? Oh, nope. We got one request. Okay, let's see. And yes, my voice is kind of dying. Hello, Lloyd Bannings of the Special Sports Section speaking. Hey, Lloyd. Having fun toughing it out in the rain. Oh, hi, Fran. What's up? Do we have an urgent request? Well, sorta. You remember Mayor Bixit from Mainz, right? Yeah, of course. Something happened over there. Yep, your boy, they're having monster trouble inside one of their mines again. More specifically, it's in the old deserted one just outside of town. Monsters in a deserted mine. Is that really all that strange? No, and none of the miners have been attacked or anything like that, but the mayor said that something unusual is happening inside the tunnels. He'd like if the SSS could come and investigate as a precaution. Something unusual, I wonder what it could be. Okay, we're done with every other urgent request we've had on our plate, so we'll get to Mainz as soon as we can. Sounds good. One more thing, you also received a support request for a wanted monster on the Mainz Mountain Path. You should deal with that while on your way to the village if you can. Got it. It also sounds like the weather's nice and clear to the northwest of the city, so it shouldn't be raining on the mountain path. Feel free to drive your car there if you want. Oh, really? Good to know. Thanks, Fran. Contact us again if something new comes up. You betcha. Talk to you guys later. What did Fran need from us? Something happened near Mainz. Yeah, the mayor contacted the CPD about something unusual happening in one of their old mines. We're done with our support requests inside the city, so let's make our way over once we're ready. Oh, the weather's apparently clear in that direction. We can take the car if we want. Aye, aye, leader. Let's swing by the back entrance of the SSS building if we end up going to Mainz by car. Okay, since they're breaking it up into sections like this, I'm gonna report all of the ones I have now. Appreciate your work. Well, I'm gonna go over your reports. Thanks for your reports, everyone. If you finish more support requests, please let me know. Neon Abyss Worm. All right, with that, because I'm unfortunately losing my voice, I wasn't planning on ending now. I was planning on ending in like an hour, but with that, because I'm losing my voice, I'm gonna end off here. And I will see you guys tomorrow with more. Hopefully tomorrow we can extendo stream it or something. Uh, you know,